Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Nigeria.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. Nedved. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, well measured. Well read. And the danger is averted. By Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. It's a good spell of possession, this. Good read, needed to be. He won't be happy with that one. Ricky Puig. And here's Raul. Played in deep. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free...
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And this is Neymar. He's got away. And it's Maldini. Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Quick look, then Mbappe! And want to be quick to recover this. Has another go! Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Back into the middle. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Bayer Leverkusen really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neymar. Nuno Mendes. Aims beyond the defence. Played into space out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And it's made its way to him. Good ball, good take. Dida claims comfortable. And they can counter here. Floated through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thiago. Messi. Well, played right into his path. Pele is herring after that one. And this is Nedved. Lofted, climbs up big! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Nicely aimed pass. Thiago did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's not an especially good pass, that. Belletti. Mbappe might just make this. That has not gone well. Nuno Mendes
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ricky Puig.
Might want to be careful there.
And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're off again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passing nice and neat. Ricky Puig. And it's Mendes. And it's been played through. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Swings it across. Nesta tries to clear. Threads one in. Oh, tries a shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the... He takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, third corner of the game. Thuram with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And he's straight offside. And here's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. And he was alert to it. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Nigeria have fired themselves in front.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, not quite. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ricky Pooch clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayer Leverkusen get their 4th corner. And it's going to be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Into the last quarter of an hour. And he cuts out the supply. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Can he get on the end of this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for a runner. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's Messi. Nesta calmly anticipates. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Nedved does really well to win the ball there. Nesta cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! There's the delivery. And he's there to clear it. No way through. Nuno Mendes. That's Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Neymar. Mendes kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Lovely feet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one ever... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Benfica have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Takes a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Pelé. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Caceres gets across to intercept that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar, now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! Tries a shot! Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a sharp pass. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's shifting through the gears here. He rises! Oh, it rattles the bar! Yamal. And this is Nedved. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to gift it back. Pass somewhat off target. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And this is Pelé. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Aims beyond. Can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. Shot could be on. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now, how often do you see that?
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Pelé. Stood up well to him there. Pelé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar might just make this. Beckham. Seedorf. That has not gone well. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And they've got a throw.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
He's picked his way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Nigeria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Now it's Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Nigeria presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. And that's a poor penalty.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Seedorf tries to thread one through, floated through. Big chance! No mistake! Benfica are back in business. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Benfica grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Forlan. Can he latch on to this? Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Nicely worked. Now this could be a chance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Nigeria get the second half started.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be...
Decent chance! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Nigeria go into the lead. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Nedved shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's given a throw. Looking for the run, brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's played in. No, that's not going to find its target.
Was that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been slung wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nigeria perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Maldini. Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Forlan.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's been played through. And this is Ronaldo.
Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Benfica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that's a good ball. That is a crunching tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He could be in here. Oh, no joy this time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ball driven towards the far post. Dida claims it, safe hands. Forlan. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Forlan. And here's Beckham. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the lead stays intact, just.
Cristiano Ronaldo was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
In with the challenge. Gets into some space. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Nicely aimed pass. He's found a way through. Kaka, he's free, he has got... Shoots! They've scored! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Nigeria are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. Can he get on the end of this? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Leicester calmly anticipates. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, he's burst through, and the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Marquinhos clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt. Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Nedved.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar, and he's had it nicked away. Nigeria yet to have an attempt on goal. Albert Ferrer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Big header! Against the crossbar! And he's straight offside. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nedved. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. Alonso! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now there's a fight, and he shoots! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Nigeria are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Pele! And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Raul is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's cut it out. Rijkaard. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And here's Xabi Alonso. Threads one in. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Rijkaard. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Nigeria clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Nigeria in control at half-time, 2-0. So off we go once more. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, easy pickings there. Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Pele, and this is Ibrahimovic. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that pass just didn't quite work. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Oh, just skips. Real chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nigeria in a very solid position, 2 to the good.
The attendance for this match was 97,559.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Drilled in low. Nesta gets good distance on it. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's got the beating of his... There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution on the field, number 2.
So, third corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 22, Bellingham.
Cleared without hesitation. Nigeria have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. Xabi Alonso does really well there. He is strong. Aims beyond the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pele. And it's Nedved. And this is Neymar. Looking for the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. That has not gone well. Camavinga.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played back in. Ibrahimovic.
Substitution on the field, number 5.
Couple of changes then in quick
Xabi
succession.
Alonso. Number 4, Raul.
Up he goes!
Coming on the field.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. Number 15, Mbappe.
Camavinga does well to get it back. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a threatening ball. Mbappe could move up a gear here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space.
Ibrahimovic really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That has been cut short. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic, oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well read, nice interception. Looking to play him in. That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's that. Nigeria are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of...